Can you define The Richest Man in Real Estate? It's your book.
Yeah, check out.
Yeah.
Sure.
What is the richest man? Like, is it comfortable standing alone? Is it like, what is the value?
So the subtitle is really important, and it's how to build a 7-figure business without sacrificing relationships. So
Pass the test.
Yeah, did I get it? Nailed it. So the richest real estate agent is someone with freedom. Like the richest real estate agent, someone that can go home at night and their business is still operating.
Not many. Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
You can go on holidays and your business grows. Like you can take a month off. Like this is what the goal all agents wanted. When they got their license, they weren't sitting there going, I'm going to be rich. They said, I'm going to do what I want when I want.
Yeah.
And it's not to sit and drink freaking mojitos on the beach. That's a dumb dream. Like, you know how boring that would be? Yeah. Like agents are going to be like, oh yeah, I can finally sit on the beach for 100 years. That sounds terrible. Like, I don't know what this wealth management, like you can sit on the beach. That's our goal. Like, no, I want to work 40 hours a friggin' day if I can, but doing shit I want to do. And I want to stop when I want to stop. That's the goal. So the richest guy has freedom. And I believe the richest guy has a deep connection with their wife, kids, clients. Connection with their clients for real. Because when I say relationships, build a 7-figure business without sacrificing your relationships, I'm not just talking family. How many past clients are getting ignored? So it goes all the way through. Like if you don't have the ability to have an assistant, someone on your team implementing ideas because you're busy, someone to take care of like all the stuff you don't want to do. And all you do is build relationships with your clients, do the fun part of the job and manage and lead a team. Then you go home at night and you connect with your family. That's rich.
Yeah. I find especially in the last couple of years when things have been a bit slow, anyone in the real estate industry is so driven to like find new business, right? It's all sales. Where's the sales funnel? How do I get more leads? But like there's so much in your existing database and it's not about, you know, providing that sale, like that income, just like the touch base, the value add and like,
but it's almost like you had a best friend, but he was kind of helping you out. Say he's like a web developer and you're always hanging out with him or whatever. And then it's like, I don't need the web development anymore, but we're not hanging out as much. Yeah. And then later you need him again. Like, dude, want to hang out? Like you're a schmuck.
Totally.
You're a schmuck, dude. Oh, I need referrals. Ah! I think we forget it's a lot like investing in money. If we were back at 20 years old and we put a little bit of money every month away into the S&P 500, holy shit, right? We'd have millions of dollars, but it never feels that way through.
Because it's not exciting, right?
Yeah. $1,000. So now it's $2,000. So what it is very short-sighted. And I think it's the industry has the problem. These new guys come into the industry and they're like, hey, let's go make money. And every single coach out there is a sales coach. Not one business coach. Zero. Like Tom Ferry, sales coach. Hey, let's get you listings. Richard Robbins, we're going to add value to get more listings. You got Brian Buffini, do your pop buys, right? And all of it's good, except when it works, it breaks.
Yeah.
And so this is the issue. So what happens is they don't actually think going, I should probably put some systems and I should get an assistant. Like if you started a restaurant, wouldn't you want to get a cook? Wouldn't you want to get like hire the people out? If you're going to do a bodybuilding, like a gym or whatever, you're probably going to want someone to work at the front desk. See, agents are like, I'm going to do it all myself. It's so broken. When I started as an agent, I was a business coach and I thought, what would it be like if I actually practice what I preach? Because I was already coaching a bunch of people. I had even national contracts with different companies. And so I finished my contracts and really niched into real estate. I started coaching agents and they started really taking off. And the thing is though, I thought, what would it be like if your coach became an agent? And I thought, this will be cool. So I'll be a case study. So I became an agent. I hired an assistant before I had sales.
Yeah.
Well, if I had a restaurant, I'm probably going to need a dishwasher. Like if you're thinking I'm going to grow, why would we not put the infrastructure in place if you think you're going to grow? But if you think you're not going to grow, I could understand not doing it. So it's even a mindset issue. So I just put an assistant in, 440 grand commissions my first year, second year was 660. And 9 years later, we sold the team and moved on. But the thing is that I treated it like a business day one. And that is unheard of. Like they look at you like you're an idiot. Like you're getting an assistant, you got to have like at least 20 to 30 deals. Well, so you're so busy, you can't train her. You're so busy that like now she's behind. Like you got to buy an assistant that's really expensive. Like it's all backwards. So
I was going to ask. So what's the common dispute to hire? Because like, I have a team member started earlier than I needed to, but like we built such a great thing. But like from your standpoint, when you're in coaching,
what's the resistance?
Yeah,
there's tons. Yeah. Like it's probably the number one personal growth thing we do is help them hire.
Yeah,
hands down, because you're dealing with a lot of things. The relationship with money. That's a big psychology, right? Spend money or not money, huge. The other one is you're going to realize how friggin' chaotic I am. They're going to be seen up close that their chaos and their beautiful brand is bullshit because the reality is it's chaos, right? But these people fix chaos. They don't understand. Another one is, how do I tell them what to do? Or I don't have enough to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's just all that. So a lot of it is that, like, money is a big deal, and what do I get them to do?
So assistant first, and then what? Buyer agent?
Buyer's agent's way later. Like, people do that backwards. What happens is, normally, here's the traditional way. You're a hustler, good old hustler. You're banging deals. People love you. They refer you. You get busy enough.
Yep.
And that's the point where you're like, shit, I should have had an assistant. But here's the problem. They're like, oh, you know what? I can't handle all the growth. I know what I'll do. I'll bring on a sales team. Like, don't look at it as real estate business. Look at it as a business. Because a buyer's agent is a sales team. So what's a sales team going to do? Bring in more deals. Now you're a mentor. You're a manager. Now you're doing triple the paperwork, and you have no support. So it's like bringing in more people to your restaurant, and you still don't have a cook. Or like, you're cooking and maybe the dishes are piling up. Like, it's impossible. So you've got to put in your operational systems. Paperwork's got to be off your plate before you jump into buyer's agent, because you need that buyer's agent to have enough value to stay with you. Means we're taking care of all your paperwork. Oh, by the way, we got an assistant booking all your showings, and all the listing stuff will be taken care of. We got emails every time you do a buy. Every step along the way, they're going to say, hey, just so you know, now that you're pending, here's what happens. Now that we're sold, here's what happens. All of that stuff's going to happen to support you as a buyer's agent. Plus, 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 plus. So when you're actually promoting yourself to get a agent on your team, you've got unbelievable offer. And it's not this, I'll get you leads. Go pay $1,000 a month and get them some shit leads. That's usually what we do. It's like, yeah, I'll just get you some leads. You work those leads. If you made your calls, you make money. Like, that's your coaching, right? So for sure, assistant, but then operational systems in place to support the buyer's agent. Now the buyer's agent goes to the admin, and the admin supporting that person. That's the structure I would use.
And is it so you can then like really dive into those relationships, like bring up the Barbie doll analogy. Then you can go collect your Barbie dolls.
That's right.
And you're hanging out with a bunch of people you aligned with.
Well, that's right.
Like, yeah, let's work together. Like,
dude, what if a guy calls you and you're out of the blue and you're like, man, I got to connect with this guy. You got an opportunity. You're in the zone mentally, though. Think about you being a little bit, you're already busy. Opportunity comes, or an old friend or whatever, even anything. You're showing up to that relationship probably a 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. But ask yourself, how good am I in my business at a 10 out of 10 energy? How good am I at a 5 out of 10? 5 out of 10, you avoid relationships. Like, you're walking down the street and you're like, oh, fuck. I know he's a good buddy, but I see you on the street and I'm tired. I'm going to avoid you. Like, but if I'm like on the street and I'm feeling amazing, oh, guys, how's the podcast? Completely night and day. And we misunderstand that energy. We really undervaluate the cost of doing it yourself. That's why if you spend, let's say, 20 grand on an assistant, you can almost build $1 million business with a $20,000 assistant. The thing is, though, your energy is up. Yeah. And so I think we miss the power of when you feel good. When you feel good, things grow. When you feel bad, they shrink. And I think we miss that man behind the business in the whole thing.
Yeah, like what's the opportunity cost? Like the lost opportunity cost.
Yeah, knowing things like that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The deals that you lose that they fire you on hurt. The deals that you lose that you could have had don't hurt. Like, you don't know that you could have had $250,000 more money every year for the next 10 years. That's a lot of money. It's $2.5 million.
Yeah.
Like, we don't feel it, so we never know.
Well, it goes back to that like complacency of like, I want to do this. I want to scale the business. I want to put in these systems, but like things are okay, you know? So